who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Follow your heart, listen to your inner voice, stop caring about what others think. Follow your inner moonlight, don't hide the madness. A girl should be two things, who and what she wants. Be your own celebrity, chase your own self. You are worth infinite treasures of this planet. Don't sell yourself short. You are your best asset. Don't compromise yourself, you're all you have. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. Let yourself be drawn by the stronger pull of that which you truly love. Don't you ever let a soul in the world tell you that you can't be exactly who you are. You were born to stand out. Stop trying to fit in. Make the most of yourself. For that is all there is of you. Just be yourself. There is no one better. You are unique. You have different talents and abilities. You don't have to always follow in the footsteps of others. And most importantly, you should always remind yourself that you don't have to do what everyone else is doing and have a responsibility to develop the talents you have been given. Never dull your shine for somebody else. The easiest thing to be in the world is you. The most difficult thing to be is what other people want you to be. Don't let them put you in that position. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and will be lost. The more you try to crush your true nature, the more it will control you. Be what you are. No one who really loves you will stop. You are you. Now, isn't that pleasant? If you don't know who you truly are, you'll never know what you really want. Do the things that interest you and do them with all your heart. Don't be concerned about whether people are watching you or criticizing you. The chances are that they aren't paying any attention to you. It's your attention to yourself that is so stultifying. But you have to disregard yourself as completely as possible. If you fail the first time, then you'll just have to try harder the second time. After all, there's no real reason why you should fail. Just stop thinking about yourself. Every morning when I wake up, I experience an exquisite joy, the joy of being Salvador Dali, and I ask myself in rapture, what wonderful things is this Salvador Dali going to accomplish today? The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. You don't need anybody to tell you who you are or what you are. You are what you are. Always be yourself. Express yourself. Have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. We must not allow other people's limited perceptions to define us. Being yourself is all it takes. If you want to impress someone, don't be someone else, just be yourself. Just remember to always be yourself, and don't be afraid to speak your mind or to dream out loud. One's philosophy is not best expressed in words. It is expressed in the choices one makes. In the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility. There are some values that you should never compromise on. To stay true to yourself, you should be brave to stand up for what you truly believe in, even if you stand alone. Plants are more courageous than almost all human beings. An orange tree would rather die than produce lemons, whereas instead of dying, the average person would rather be someone they are not. How many more of us are faking the facade? How many more of us are pretending to be something we're not? Even better, how many of us will have the courage to be ourselves regardless of what others think? Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Don't let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through this form. Risk being seen in all of your glory. Never apologize for burning too brightly or collapsing into yourself every night. That's how galaxies are made. Amid a world of noisy, shallow actors, it is noble to stand aside and say, "I will simply be." Before you can be anything, you have to be yourself. That's the hardest thing to find. Be yourself. Be true to that, to your heart. Patience. See what happens if you step back instead of bounding forward. Those who have a strong sense of love and belonging have the courage to be imperfect. Don't wish to be normal. Wish to be yourself. To the hilt. Find out what you're best at and develop it, and hopscotch your weaknesses. Wish to be great at whatever you are. You can't be yourself within jealousy. You'll never know who you are unless you shed who you pretend to be. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. Be yourself. Above all, let who you are, what you believe, shine through every sentence you write, every piece you finish. Whether you try too hard to fit in or you try too hard to stand out, it is of equal consequence. You exhaust your significance. She had blue skin, and so did he. He kept it hid, and so did she. They searched for blue their whole life through, then passed right by and never knew. You don't need to be like her. You're already everything. Stay true to yourself. An original is worth more than a copy. I looked for company, and I found myself. It is the chiefest point of happiness that a man is willing to be what he is. Do not bend yourself to make others feel taller. When someone comes at you, telling you what you are and slapping a label on you, simply ask them why. Why would you say that? Make them think. You don't have to be like them. You only have to be like you. The world would be a much better place if they stopped congratulating themselves on being normal and started to accept that there were countless different normals. If you really want to get along with somebody, let them be themselves. People want so desperately to fit in that they forget what makes them stand out. Be loud. Take up space. Our differences are our strengths. Remain true. Stay focused on what you personally love. Align with what you are naturally drawn to. Believe in yourself and your own loves. Give what you have inside you. Give it bravely and give it with good intent.